Hello everybody, good evening. We are live. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My camera is a bit crooked. Wait. There we go, that's better. Hello everybody. It's Thursday evening and we're live. Hi Patricia, Andrea, Annemiek, Jacqueline, Carla, Belinda. Hello everybody, good to see you all on this Thursday evening. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I've got an apron on. You don't see it, but I've got an apron on. So that means it's going to be messy, and I've got a white shirt on. And for once, I've listened to you all and put on an apron, because I know this paint. If I make that on my clothes, it will not work. So, oh, more people coming in. Hi, Honora, Mika, Louisa, Ro. Good evening, everybody. Well, I'm just giving people some time to hook on. It's been quite a hectic week, I must say. I just came back home after being away for 3 days, and time to relax a bit. Just having some fun in the playroom. Yeah, it's a playroom, but in the craft room, I should say. Just having a play in the craft room. So yeah, yeah, Belinda, I know. I was wearing this white shirt, and I thought, hi, Marjolein. I thought I better put on something, so I put on an apron. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and tomorrow, actually, today my holiday started, and tomorrow I'm packing. Friday, Saturday I'm leaving, and so for the next 2 weeks I will not be live, but there will be videos coming up. I've promoted that. Yeah, exactly. So. That is just for your information. For the next few weeks I will not be live, but there will be videos online. So yeah, hi everybody, hi Ruli, hi Ivor, hi Femke. Well, good to see you all. Well, funny enough, I spoke to Els the other day, and we were talking about what we're going to do with the lives, and I said, well, I'm going to make a new journal on Monday. And I will do the cover on Thursday. And she says, oh, I am going to make journal covers as well. So, oh well, that's what happens. But what the most funny thing is that we actually had the same idea, which we did not speak about. And I just literally, 10 minutes before I started, I was watching Els, her video, and I thought, that's my idea. So I will show you what I mean by that. But it was, yeah. 3 weeks from now, if there's not work in coming in between. But yes, that is the plan. Anyway, enough chit chat. Let's turn the camera around, and then you can see my messy journal. This was the brown one, the cognac colored. I've just did a layer of gesso on the outside. Yeah, made sure that this was covered, and I'm gonna play with that. But what was funny. And I will come back to this one because it's not finished. But I prepared this Monday evening. This was the yellow one with the polka dots, and I love how this one turned out. It's got 3 layers of goodies on there, 4 actually if you count the paste. Yeah, that's gonna be a notebook. And this is when it was hilarious for me because I've prepared 3 shims with notepaper, and Els did the same. So I just texted her, and she said, "Oh well, great." Great minds think alike, so that was funny. But yeah, I love this one. This one was first made, I painted it with gesso, then I painted it with this color completely. Then I gave it a wash with thinned out acrylic paint with this color. So that's the blue you see coming through, and that's where the texture of the journal really comes out with the polka dots and the cracks that are in there. And then on top of that, I did a thinned layer of this stuff. This is a distress paste. It's a brownish color. Thinned that out with water and gave it a wash with that. And that's, yeah, gave it this really nice distressed grungy look. So I love how this one turned out. I'm gonna do some more to that, but that will be later. Yeah, these are huge bottles. These are paints that I used to do acrylic paint pouring, and these are leftovers from that. And these are really good quality brands, Amsterdam Paints and Winsor Newton. So I was not going to throw them away, and they come in handy. So yeah, that's what we're going to play with. I'm going to start with this one. So as I said, 2 layers of gesso. Just let me finish my coffee. that Daniel brought me, which was very kind of him. So there we go. So this is the journal that's going to be my holiday journal. And I've got this idea, and I don't have a clue whether it's going to work. We'll see. I've cut out the letters Sakintos, because that's where we're going. And I want to put that onto my journal. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. So I think I want to try it right there. And I want to put that on there before I put the color on there. So I'm just going to see if that fits. So Z, A, where's my K? Here's my K. I love this alphabet. I love the crunchy look of it. The brand of gesso is Dutch Jubadoo. This one. It's a very simple one, but it works. Oh, come on. There we go. That one. That one. And then the O. Sakin. No. T. H. It fits perfectly, I think. Like it's made for it. You see that? Brilliant. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just trying to read up on the comments. Yeah, oh, also. So I'm going to stick these on. These got the double-sided adhesive on the back, and there will be a coat of acrylic paint over that, so I'm pretty sure they will stay put. So I'm going to do the Z first. Now I want to do this sort of straight, so let me get my T ruler out, see if that works. Yeah. There we go. That helps. Are you in frame? Yes. So you can see what I'm doing. The S. Yes, it is. I should have said David is doing the decorating. I do the picking. Oh, other David. Sorry. You're David. I was thinking, what am I doing? But I get you now, Honora. And the S is going to go there. So I've cut these out of the soft finish cardstock with the double-sided adhesive on the back. I was really thinking, like, what am I doing? What have I done? But okay, I'm there. The A is going to go sort of there. They don't have to be perfect, because it's the grungy look, and yeah. So no, it's too hot. My house is absolutely boiling, and my craft room, actually, I'm sweating, and I never sweat. That is, so that says enough about my craft room. It's boiling hot here. So tomorrow, it's time to pack the bags, and then for Saturday morning, stupid o'clock, I think 3:30, we have to go to the airport. So yeah, I saw that the other day, Femke. It's new, but it's nice. You can send me hearts. The T is gonna go there. I just like to have that on the cover, and I thought, well, let's give it a try, because we don't. Otherwise, we don't know that. What did you already do, Yildiz? What did I miss? Stick it on? So that works? Good. I think that's what you mean. Or the heart. Send me a heart. That's also nice. Ah, thank you, Yildiz. Thank you all. Okay, that's on there. Sorry, this was a bit of a... But I've got the spacing perfect. So, yeah, just pressing them down, giving them some... Okay, and then it's 2023. So, yeah, now do I have to decide where do I want that? 20, 23. So that is all my bits and bobs on there. That took some doing. I think it's fun if I put 2023 there, right? Oh, thank you guys. You're too sweet. I think this will be fun. Just here in the sort of middle. Right? In the middle there? What do you think? Do you agree with me? 14, 7 is the middle, so right there. I know, Patricia, I'm impressed with myself because that's the part where I normally mess up. There we go. Then the 0. Yep. The word is Zakynthos. That's the island in Greece where we're going to. That's where I will be on the beach or at the pool with a cocktail. Goedenavond, Ellie. No. Yeah, it is a name, but it's a name from an island. And then we're gonna get messy, as I promised. There we go. That's on there. Yay, it worked. Yes, I like that. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my brush out of the water. Absolutely, and to be honest, I need it. It's been really hectic with work and with designing. I've been working ahead quite a bit. There's 2 collections more that are coming that are finished. So, yeah. Ooh, that's excited. And the papers. You're gonna love the paper as well. I'm pretty sure. Right, now what I'm gonna do is get some paper towel. Yeah, we've been to Rhodes, just not to Santorini yet. The problem with Santorini at the moment is that it's way too busy. Too many people. And Zakynthos is sort of, should be calmer. We'll see. Okay, so I'm just going to put some dark blue paint. This is the Prussian blue. Lovely color. Ooh, well then better to start doing something before Monday, Belinda. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna cover this whole journal with this dark blue color. Now, I think this is not an opaque one. No, it's a semi-opaque one. You can see that there's a, on the professional paints, you have a square there. If it's fully black, then it's opaque. If it's half, then it's semi-opaque. If it's full white, then it's transparent. So I probably need to do 2 coats of this, which is fine. Or I'm just gonna change my mind and do something else. Hi Deborah, no problem. So I'm just dabbing that really onto that, to the letters, because when acrylic paint dries, it's sort of a plastic layer. That means that it will help to hold the papers that I put on there. That will be held down by the acrylic paint, I hope. Okay, I'm just gonna, I think I need to do a second layer because, well, This is a bit too streaky to my liking. But that's fine, because this dries fairly quick. This is stunning color. This Persian blue is one of my favorite colors. And since the grease, of course, is blues and teals and everything, I just thought this is a good color for my journal. And I don't have enough paint. Typical, right? I don't mind the stripes. I don't like the white peeking through. That is the... And I don't have a sponge. The streaks, in a way, give texture as well, and I don't mind that. It's more the white showing through that I think, nah, I don't want that. That's why I'm always painting in one direction. So the lines go in one direction. And I do like the texture of that. So okay, that needs to dry. Hi, Nancy. Exactly, that's what I'm doing, Belinda. I'm going to let that dry for a second. Just put that to the side. And then I will get this one. Don't put it in there, David. Don't put it in the blue paint. I've got this stuff. This is a mahogany colored antique wax by Finnebear. That is written on there small. I'm just going to try that on here, just to give it some more grunge. Let me see, what does that do? Do I like that? Does it do anything? Not really. Oh yeah, it does. I just want that on the flower there. You see, it gives a tiny bit of dimension and it brings back a bit of shine. Because this is a matte paste. And so I'm just gonna put some on the book, on the edges. Do this, quite thick layer. And then I'm gonna take a baby wipe. I'm taking the whole pack of baby wipes. It's a good thing you don't see there. And I'm just wiping over this, just to make it a bit more yummy. Does that make sense? So I'm just doing it on the flowers to give them a bit of shading and a bit of... And then going around to make the edge a bit darker. So it's not dramatically, but it does... Oh, I see on the screen you really see that it's darkening up. That's good. Well, that's the way to go, Honora, because how do you know if it works if you don't try? And in the end of the day, if I don't like it, I will take it off or paint a layer over it. So just darkening up the edge and give it even more of a grungy vintage feel. I love that. This is working out better than I expected. That's what Els also says, right? Keep going. If you don't like it, keep going. So I just keep building up a darker edge by adding layers of this wax. And that actually works really well. I like that. that just pulls the eye in. See? Yep, that's cool. It will. Just go and have a play. As I said, if it doesn't work, I will work on the inside a bit more. That's a bit yuck, but yeah, not now. But I love how this one turned out, so I will not do any more to this. I love the grungy look, so put that to the side. Get my other one out again. Turn that over. No, that will not work like this. It will work like this. Okay. I will just get my heat gun out because, well, who's patient enough to watch paint dry, right? You can always paint over it, so don't be too... But I don't want to heat it too much because then the sticky stuff, the double-sided adhesive, will come off. So okay, yeah, dry enough. Okay, clean my brush because I don't want it too watered down. There we go. And I will just, now it's fine. You see, now it will just cover it in one go. And I want that intense color on there because it's a really intense dark blue. I just want that intensity of color. And now you hardly see the letters, but I will work on that. Yeah, I'm not sure those will work, Femke. I've tried those and I don't like them. Personal, of course, but yeah. Now, since I'm going to Greece, I was thinking about stencil. What kind of stencil am I going to use on here? And can you guess which one? From my new collection? The distress paints are fun as well. I don't know how this works with distress paints, but yeah, again, try. But there's loads of fun techniques you can do with distress paints, so those are never wasted. There we go. Done. Well, we're not done yet, but just let me do the sides because, well, we don't want that to look ugly, do we? I will show you in a second which one. I don't want these white sides here. And I also have to do the inside of this one, but I don't know yet what I'm going to do, so that will be later. I'm going to concentrate on the cover first now. There we go. You see, nicely covered now. This one goes in the bin. Let me just clean up my mess here. That's the benefit of using a craft sheet. But I just need an extra hand, because that craft sheet is slippery. There we go, done. Clean enough. Okay, now I've really made a mess. Don't try to wipe your hand with a piece of paper towel that has paint on it. I think the geometric stencil is what I mean. This one. This looks like a Greek pattern to me, right? And this one as well. So I'm going to make a combination of the two. I have an apron on. I can wipe my hands on my apron. That's handy. Now I have all these colors that were in the vault. I need, and that sort of made me think about buying more. But then again, I've got so many paints left. How many paint do you need, really? But it's fun. Now, what I'm going to use through the stencils, Luna Paste, in the color Midnight Snack. Love the names from Simon Hurley. This beautiful paste on there, beautiful color combination. Do you see how dark this gets when you dry it, when it's dry? Ow, yeah, it's dry. Okay, spatula thingy. So I'm going to put this doily right here. Really press it down well. But this stuff goes well through the stencils. And he's got fun colors, bright, shiny. And don't overthink, guys, just do it. Just go with the flow and do it. There we go. That one is going in the bin. Well, not in the bin, I've got a bin with water there. So this is for me already perfect. Yeah, to be honest, Belinda, Simon, I hope you're not watching, because I know Simon sometimes watches my lives as well. But I have to have a go and play with one of them. But at the moment, I'm not convinced of them yet. Because I think on white, you don't see them. And on black, they look like these. So I don't see the added benefits of those. But I'll have a play with them. I'll have a go and see if I can find what's so bizarre about them. So I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm not gonna be bothered. It's a grungy journal. I don't mind if this is a bit yicky. Okay, that's that one. Then I'm gonna put some paste here on the back. Not everywhere, just some areas. Like that. Yeah, these are just, they have the color in, etc. Where did you order them, Honora? Did you get them at Scrap? No, well, I don't remember my own TV show now. Create and Craft, there we go. This is the Luna paste, Femke, yeah. In a different color. The color is Midnight Snack. And my brain is really not working, because why did I throw that stencil into the water bin? Just quickly let me rinse that off and dry it off, because I need that. I still need it. I'm not done with it. Create and Craft. Okay, yeah, that they started shipping, I think next week, right? So it shouldn't be too long. I remember Charlie mentioning something that they were shipping from the 21st. I'm not sure, but it'll come. It'll come. Okay, a bit more, and I want that here. But to me, this really looks like a Greek pattern for some reason. It wasn't intended like that, but I thought, well, I'm looking for something Greek, and I thought, well, don't look any further. Use your own stencils. Just a little bit there, and I think that's enough, because here will be the back, and then this will have, I think that's good now. Okay, put that in water. My papers, you mean, Honora? They were on Create and Craft as well. And I think they should be arriving in the US today or tomorrow, which is finally. I don't understand why it takes so long, but it's ridiculous. Every time with the paper we have an issue. Dies and stamps, everything goes well. Grungy wood, yes. Now this stuff dries really quick, that's part of why I like it. But I'm not done by all means, because I want to grunge it up a bit more. That's why I need to dry it quickly. So okay. Because that paper, I love that paper pack. And now I'm afraid to touch it because I don't want to mess it up, but is it dry? Just give that a second. I can start with my next step, and that is this stuff, Distress Paste. I've used that on the other one. I'm just going to take some out, and it looks like baby poop. At least it does. Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, so Stampalot has it as well. Now I'm just watering this stuff down a bit because it's quite thick and heavy, and I only want a wash of that brown color on here. Belinda, where did you get the paper from then? From scrapbook.com or? Because I think they were the only ones having it. I'm not sure. Chocolate. Well, if you see chocolate, then that's fine with me. I see baby poop. So yeah, this is how much water to add. I don't know. I'm just mixing it till I think, okay, now it's thin enough to give it, to use it as a wash on there, because that's what I want. And I will just take, this is dry, so that's good. Piece of paper towel. fold that up. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense then. Okay, just dabbing that off, and I'm just gonna go over that. Now this brown color, you will not really see a lot of it, but it will give it some, yeah, I don't know. It helps to give it a vintage look. It was not dry yet, guys. You see that? Bugger. Pardon my French. Okay, I will just have to be patient then. Dry it again. So I don't want to mess up the front. The back, no, I don't care that much. Yeah, I know. I don't know exactly how that went on, but there was a very small shipment in the US, and I think scrapbook.com got it. I'm not too grunge, but I don't want it messy. That's something else. That's also another fun thing about the Luna paste. It's heat stable, so you can heat set it with a heat gun. I think it should be dry enough now, right? Try again. Yeah, that's what I want. So I'm just dabbing that on there now, washing that on there, and then so I'm just doing the whole back, covering it up, and then you think, ew, that looks icky. It does. That's correct. No, 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 that will not be that quick. Give me a break, Honora. So then I'm just going to let it sit for a bit, and I'm just lightly going to take my baby wipe and take off any excess from that paste. And that will just make it look grungy. Love that. You see? I'll bring it in closer. So you've got a nice shine, and you've got that vintage feel of that brown that's transparent, but you can see it all over the page as well because it has a bit of shine. So I love that. So I'm going to do the same on this side. So I'm just going to continue doing that. Going over the letters with that, covering the whole page with that brown paste. Or whatever it is. They call it a paste, yeah. But because I've watered it down, it is sort of transparent. More transparent than it originally is. Oh no, there will be more releases coming, yeah. Hey, what's the worst that can happen? That it fails. Oh well, then we'll go back to the drawing board. Put a layer of paint over and start again. But I love that. See that? So this is coming together nicely. So I don't need this paste anymore, so I will just clean that off. And then we're almost ready for the final step. And that final, look at the state of my hands. Ew. Yeah, that's an exclusive for that kit. So we're not selling that separately. So you're going to join in on the fun there, Honora? Who else is joining in on that workshop from Annette? Okay, now this is dry. Yeah, love how that looks. Look at my, I think this is fun. So, Annette is great. She's a fantastic teacher. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Hi, Lisette. Right, this stuff is gold paste from Cadence. It's called finger wax and it's water-based, which is in a way fun because then you don't have that waxy thing on your fingers that you can hardly get off. With a light touch, so I'm dapping off most, I'm just going over my letters first. And that will bring them out beautifully. Makes them pop off the page. Yeah, I'm using a lot of baby wipes, but that's fine. Since it's water-based, I'm pretty sure I can wipe it off. There we go. Good enough. Put some more there. Put some on the 2023. Now I'm just giving that a wash to soften it all up and blend it all in. No, you can't do everything, Hans. So and then I'm coming back in with another bit of gold and go over that. The retreat will be fantastic again. I'm pretty sure of that. So that really pops off now, right? And then I want that gold coming back. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting some more paste onto my mat and on some areas of the doily. And then immediately come and polish that out. And the same here. And come in and polish that out with baby wipe. And what that does, it pushes that gold back to the background and leaves the doily looking a bit more grungy. So I will do the same on the back. But you have to move quick because this stuff dries really quick. And then I will just rub that baby wipe all over so we can have a hint of that gold over the whole page. And the camera doesn't do it justice because in real life this really looks stunning. Hey Cindy, you're too late. Nearly done. So just put a tiny bit more paste here on the side. And then I'm gonna leave this one alone and let it dry because There's so many layers on there. I'm pretty sure it has to cure a bit longer before I can turn it over and do the back of it. Or the inside, I should say. Sorry. And again, I'm just taking that baby wipe, go around, smooth it out a bit, so we don't have these hard edges. I love this, guys. So this is going to be the cover for my holiday journal. What do you think? Like it? I love it. And that's the point, right? I think when you create things like this, you create it for yourself. So you have to love it. Don't care about it, what anyone else think. Of course I care about what you guys think, don't get me wrong, but yeah, in the end of the day, it's going to be my journal for my holiday. So that's ready for my shims to be put back, the ones that I created last Monday during the live. And yeah, I love it. It's grungy. It's got all, you see all the layers. I'm not sure the camera picks it up. But yeah, like here you see, it's got the paste, it's got the gold, it's got the brown underneath, which also does a bit with layers. The words are popping off. Yeah, I love that. I am happy. Yeah, exactly, right? It has a Greek vibe to it. That was the idea. So that is the finished result of this one. And how did this one turn? I'm still loving this one as well. And this will be my secret notebook, guys. So all the ideas that I come up with, I will write in here. And these are just pages of paper. I need to put this one back. I think the pocket is closed, but I really don't care. I don't put anything in there because that will cover up the words anyway. So yeah. Oh, I should have done this before. I put the papers in. I will do this later because now I'm bothering you with this. Yeah, but I've got it nearly now. So let me just poke through my little... I'll do this later. I'll finish that later. You get the gist. But these are the two journals that I've altered. And you can see it's got a completely different feel to it. So, switch cameras so I can say goodbye properly. Thank you for joining me tonight. It was fun. I had fun. I hope you had too. And if you like it, give this video a thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. What secrets, Honora? It wouldn't be a secret if I wouldn't tell you. Ideas for new collections. That's going to be in there. Working out, drawing things, making notes when I'm on the beach, things like that. So that will happen. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend, day, etc. And I will see you all in 3 weeks. But you will see me before that because there are some fun videos coming up on my channel. Thank you for joining me and I'd love to see you for the next one. Thank you. Bye.